Hello guys, welcome back to The Tried Truth. In this episode, I will be doing an unboxing, first impression of Maison Alhambra's Porto Neroli. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we're back. Thanks for tuning in. So all I can tell you about this fragrance is Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford. Came out in 2011. So this one is inspired by that one, and they've pretty much ripped off everything about the fragrance. Obviously the boxing, the packaging, and hopefully the scent. So let's get into it. Anyway, it is a citrus aromatic. The classification I also had to steal from Tom Ford because on Fragrantica, it's not really classified for the Maison Alhambra version. I like this profile of fragrances, even though it's winter in Michigan. This is one I just wanted to pick up. I needed, again, to avoid a shipping charge, so I looked at the cheaper fragrances, and, so this one right up my alley. So anyway, the box is nice. I mean, it's actually nice. Almost feels like leather. I mean, it's a coated, probably cardboard underneath, but wow, I mean, the presentation is really nice here. It's not a bad presentation at all. The box is kind of heavy, it's got a little weight to it. The bottle, very heavy, sits in this foam perforation here. Nice color to it. Yeah, I can see why Tom Ford sued. I have smelled the fragrance before, the Tom Ford version, but it's been a long time. The fragrance, it's a citrus, white floral type of profile. I mean, like I said, the classification is a citrus aromatic, summertime type of fragrance. You shouldn't expect eternal longevity out of something like this. From what I'm hearing, people are saying this one lasts a little bit longer than Tom Ford's version. So hopefully that's the case. If you get 4 or 5 hours in the summertime with this, then you're a rock star. I mean, what do you want, especially in the summertime? So anyway, the accords of this fragrance are citrus, white floral, green, aromatic, and fresh. The top notes of this fragrance are neroli, lemon, mandarin orange, jasmine, bitter orange. And in the middle notes, you have orange blossom, lavender, sea salt. And in the base, you have herbal notes, wormwood, and amber. Kind of a unique combination of notes, if you ask me, especially for a scent like this. I do expect the white floral and citrus, but the herbal notes, the wormwood and amber. I'm very curious. I have been for quite a while. I'm not going to try to read this thing, but I will post it here. Neroli is extracted from like bitter orange blossom or something like that. But it's not the only thing they get from that. There's another oil they extract from that as well. So anyway, it's kind of a complicated process to get this type of fragrance. So anyway, let's get into it and see what my first impressions of it are. So the bottle is a little cold. It was just delivered this morning. Sometimes these types of fragrances need to macerate a little bit, get room temperature. So let's check out that atomizer. Okay, should be enough there. I can tell you, I like it better than the John Varvatos Artisan Pure. This smells like clean laundry. Very pleasant. Certainly a unisex scent. I really, really like this. It's very pleasant, very fresh, very clean. This is suitable just about in any situation. I can see wearing this. It has a very attractive quality to it for something that's kind of basic. I can't think of a more inoffensive scent. So pleasant, so actually really good. Extremely citrusy, kind of like you got your nose in a box of lemon heads. I'm very curious what this will do on skin. I'm almost certain it's going to be different. 2 on the bottom. Nice atomizer. Definitely different on skin, but, not extremely different or anything. I love the color of this glass. This is a beautiful bottle. Yeah, off the cardstock, you really get you really get this fresh, clean laundry, lemony, fresh linen. It doesn't have a fabric softener vibe. I like that about it because I see a lot of fragrances go in that direction when they try to emulate something fresh, clean linen. They kind of run toward the fabric softener vibe. It's getting played out, if you ask me. I like it, but it's starting to get really played out. This is really, really good. Doesn't smell extremely chemical or synthetic. It's got a softness to it, which I like. This is so pleasant, very inviting fragrance. I'll tell you what, I think this would be perfect for church, office wear, family gatherings, any time of year. If it's safe in the summer, then you can wear it any time of year. That's a good note there for fragrances. If you can wear it in the summer, you can pretty much wear it anytime. And it doesn't go for fragrances that are designed for colder weather, because those you're not going to be able to pull off in the heat. It's definitely warmer on the skin. This is a solid fragrance for $25. Different off the card. Better on the skin. This is a very non-offensive fragrance. If it keeps that citrus in the dry down with that soft woodiness and a hint of floral, I'm just going to love it even more. It's so non-offensive. It's very pleasant. No one's going to smell this and be offended at all. No one is ever going to say you stink. This stuff smells great. It does not lean either way gender-wise. I mean, this is completely neutral. In this line, I see fragrances like Maison Alhambra's Bright Peach, Maison Alhambra's Lovely Cherry, and Maison Alhambra's Tobacco Touch. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying some more of these out, to be honest with you. I like the price. The fragrances are good. Yeah, I think I'll wear this on Christmas, guys. I was going to wear Oud Wood and, by Versace, but I think I'll wear this instead. And another contender for Christmas, to gather with the family, I was thinking of Paco Rabanne's Ultra Red. That's another orange, zesty fragrance, but I like this one better. I think it's more inviting, more pleasant. It smells so fresh and clean. I mean, it's not the type of fragrance that people are going to be like, oh my goodness, what are you wearing? It's not that. It's so much more appropriate than that no one would second guess it. They're just going to smell it and know you smell good. They're not going to mind sitting next to you at all. Probably going to enjoy having a conversation with you. Yeah, it's better off the skin, more radiant. It's a very harmonious scent. It's not, man, it's not screechy at all. It's not like heavy metal. This is a gentle, very gentle, soft, almost fleeting fragrance that kind of just carries. It just has a nice, like a butterfly. This is like a butterfly fragrance. It kind of just gently just kind of floats around and taps you on the shoulder and says, hey, I'm here. It's good though. Yeah, it's really good. Man, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. Wow. Wow, I'm really enjoying this. One of the better $25 fragrances out there. If you're into fragrances, do yourself a favor and pick this one up. If you follow my channel, you know I won't hold back. If something is gross or just whatever, I'll let you know. And sometimes I'll come back later on, maybe a month or two down the road, and tell you, you know what, this fragrance, I got it. It was boring, but not this one. You're not going to get bored with this one. It's just a pleasant change up. You talk about a dumb reach fragrance. This is the easiest choice out there, because if you just want to smell good, there it is. If you want to know what can I put on fast, I'm going to this or that, an event, whatever. The second you put this on, you know already that you smell good. Bottom line, you smell good. And it doesn't even, you can almost pull this one off and not smell like you're wearing a fragrance at all. It's like the secret weapon type of fragrance. It's like this one comes in like, okay, it's almost like, and I equate it to this, Prada L'Homme. That fragrance is like you're not wearing a fragrance. It's like an assassin fragrance, you know. People just smell you like, oh my goodness, you smell good. But they never think you're wearing something. It's just the way it mixes with your skin chemistry, you just smell soapy, clean, and fresh. But it's like the most high quality soap that you can imagine. This does the same type of thing, only it does it different. You smell so fresh and clean. This is like clean sheets. Like you just took them out of the package and washed them and dried them on the clothesline. Clean linen blowing in the wind in the springtime. And you have all this floral scents coming through the air. And that's what you get with this. This is beautiful. It's bright and sunny. The note of sea salt, I think I'm starting to pick that aquatic vibe to it now. My guess is probably 3, 4, maybe 4, 4.5 good hours out of this one. If you get a little travel decant that you can refill, that'd be a great idea to keep this in your pocket if you want to wear this for the whole day. This is delightful. It's so good. And I do like it better than John Varvatos' Artisan Pure. That one's good, but I just like this one better. Citrus, floral, clean, aquatic, aromatic. It's got a great vibe to it. If I were to give this a score on, you know, is it a crowd pleaser? Absolutely. It's there may be some people out there that don't like it, but I would say generally maybe 8 out of 10 will. Okay, like if you surveyed people, 8 out of 10 will say it's very pleasant, inviting, enjoyable scent. You might have 2 that just don't like it because it's so bright, so piercing, you know, even though that's if you get right up on it. I'm sure in the air, this is a light, fluffy, fragrant, floral, citrus, aromatic fragrance. So, but I think 8 out of 10 are going to like this. So I'll give it an 8 as far as that goes. Longevity and performance, I don't think you should expect much out of it. And for the price, you're definitely getting more than you paid for as far as that goes. So you still have to give it a decent score. Let's give it a 7 on performance. I mean, because it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. And you're not paying for, like with Tom Ford, are you really getting your money's worth when there's no performance involved? And I have heard people say it's not as refined as the Tom Ford, and the Tom Ford is just a more well-blended, more rounded fragrance, but doesn't last as long. And it's like, okay, all right, whatever. You do the math, you know, to each his own. But this one does whatever it's doing it very well, especially at this point. So I would say, overall, I'll give this a 7 out of 10 fragrance. Trust me, that's a good score. It's a 7 out of 10. You can't really grade this one on performance, but everyone in the reviews has said better performance and longevity than the Tom Ford version, which is definitely more expensive. Packaging, presentation. This box is a thick perforated box. It's coated in not felt, almost like a vinyl coating. It's definitely got weight. I'll probably go ahead and keep the box. I don't know what for. Until I get so many I have to start throwing some away, then I'll throw it away. But for now, I might keep it. This would be an awesome gift. This is an absolute banger for a gift. I'd say a lot of women would love it too. There's such a good chance that whoever you gift this to is going to be very satisfied, very happy with it. I can't see anyone saying, oh, I don't like this and I don't want it. Overall, like I said, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's not a beast in performance or anything like that. But it really doesn't have to be. It smells very nice, very inoffensive, very attractive scent. If you're wearing this, trust me, People are not going to mind being around you. Super clean, super fresh scent. I really, really am enjoying it. So if you've stayed with me this far, I appreciate you. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to The Tried Truth. And yeah, I suggest you guys pick this one up. Check it out. It's a give or take $20 fragrance. Let's call it a $25 fragrance. Everywhere I've seen, and that's discounters. Man, it's really good fragrance, really solid pickup. I'm glad I have it. And I'm going to move on and get the better one now. Portfolio Neroli Canvas by Haramain, Al Haramain, I believe, or it could be Latafa. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.